I'm glad Senator Warnock is against the genocide of the Palestinians, unlike people like Fetterman, who supports the Israeli government and their genocide. Uh, Senator Warnock says that Netanyahu must recognize the 30,000 Palestinians that have been murdered by the Israeli government.
Let's talk about the war in the Middle East now. In his State of the Union address, President Biden announced that the U.S. is building a port to get more humanitarian aid into Gaza. It could take as long as 60 days. Doctors Without Borders called it, quote, a glaring distraction from the real problem: Israel's indiscriminate and disproportionate military campaign and punishing siege. Is sending more aid enough, Senator, when innocent civilians are being killed and are dying every day?
Listen, we have got to find our way quickly to the path that leads to peace. That's why the other night on the floor of the United States Senate, I pushed for a ceasefire. I know the president is working hard to get to a ceasefire.
I mean, he's pretending to be working towards a ceasefire, but he still supports the Israeli government, murdering innocent people. The only way to an actual peace in the Middle East is for a two-state solution and to support the Palestinian Authority.
Mr. Netanyahu has got to recognize that we've already seen the deaths of some 30,000 Palestinians, many of them innocent women, men, and children. You know,
Though for some people, it doesn't matter if these people are innocent or not. The fact that they're Palestinian is justification enough for the Israeli government to murder them, even if they're babies, because babies grow up to be evil.
I think about this not just as a senator, and even not just as a pastor, but as a father. Last night, as I was putting my own children to bed and dealing with my son as he was dealing with an incessant cough, I thought about parents in Gaza. It's a terrible thing as a parent when your kid is sick. And here I was.
Yeah, imagine your kid is sick or injured and you're unable to do anything for them because every single hospital in the nation has been destroyed by a terrorist group.
Was just dealing with a cold, and I thought about the fact that there are parents in Gaza right now who are dealing with the ordinary challenges that children deal with, who have seen amputations of children without anesthesia. There are children who are wounded with no living weapons, with no living relatives. And so we've got to find our way to peace quickly. While
Senator,
at the
Yeah, imagine having to watch your kid get their limb amputated with no anesthesia or anything whatsoever, possibility of getting infected, hoping that they would survive after being bombed by the Israeli government.
same time, trying to
yeah,
get humanitarian aid in there as quickly as possible.